welcome back to my channel. Alex here. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. So for today's video, I have a foundation review, and I know I haven't done one of them in a while, but I have been trying to use up the foundations that I have, even going so far as mixing some of them, sorry for the clap, and like coming up with some really bomb combinations. But today, this foundation I have not been mixing, but I did want to share it with you, and it's by Clinique. This one right here, this is their Super Balanced Silk Makeup. This has a broad spectrum of SPF in it. I think it's SPF 15. Yes, it is SPF 15 inside of this foundation. And they just recently came out with this one. And I'm really impressed by the quality of this foundation from Clinique. So when they sent this out to me, I was like, I'm excited to try it. It is bomb. Like, I really like the formula. I think it's perfect for the fall season, and I just want to jump right into my thoughts on this foundation from Clinique. So let's jump right into the shade. The shade that they sent me is the shade 18 Silk Sable. Now this is made in Belgium, for those of you who, like to know where things are made. So that is the tag that's actually on the bottle itself. They say that this is good for normal to basically everybody. So dry, combination, oily, everybody can get in on this foundation, and I think that's actually true. I have a combination oily skin. In my T-zone I get really oily, and I noticed that I didn't see any type of shine in my nose area until like the 5th hour. So 5 hours in, I was like, there's a little bit of sheen going on. It wasn't oil, it was just like a natural glow to the skin. In terms of how this dries down, it does dry down to I would say a demi-matte, semi-matte finish. I didn't get a completely matte finish, but it did look like skin, and it was really pretty once it dried down. As far as coverage goes, this Clinique Super Balanced Silk Makeup, I would say, is a medium coverage foundation. I did still see a lot of my acne scars peeking through, so I did have to go in with a concealer just to go and spot conceal. But other than that, the coverage is excellent. It doesn't like attach to any dry patches, because I have a couple on my skin. It didn't do that at all, so it's a really nice formula, very lightweight on the skin. Now in terms of applying this, I would go in with a beauty blender as opposed to a flat top kabuki. I noticed when I used a flat top, it just like seemed really streaky, and it didn't want to really, I would say, build up to that medium coverage intensity. So I would prefer to go in with this with a beauty blender just to really even out the skin tone and make sure that I get all of my bases covered on my face. So as far as the packaging goes, I love the frost bottle. It's really pretty. However, I was very disappointed in the fact that there was no pump on this foundation. There's absolutely no pump. There is like a mild fragrance to it. Like, it's not sweet or anything. It's probably the SPF, but you can have, like, there is a smell to it, but it's not horrible or anything like that. It's really light, really mild. You won't really pick it up as a super fragrant type of fragrance for this foundation, but I really wish that they had included a pump. You can go ahead and buy your own pump. I'm gonna put everything down in the description box, this foundation as well, so you guys can go ahead and check it out. But you can buy a separate pump if you want to. I found them on Amazon, but considering how much of a track record Clinique has, they've been in the business for a really long time, years. My mom used this stuff, you know what I mean? So I would expect that a foundation like this that has all of these wonderful properties to it would have a pump. Like, to me, that's like basic 101 packaging for, right now I need a pump. I'm not about to be knocking this out. Like, to me, like, that takes up a whole lot of time, and then one day I just might get a little happy and, go ahead and knock all of it out, and it spills everywhere. Like, it's just a hassle to not have a pump. So I do wish when they, if they decide to repackage this, throw a pump on it and it'll be A1. Yeah, you guys, as far as the shade for this, the 18 Silk Sable, it's not an exact match for me right now with my skin, since we're just getting over the summer, but I do think that during the winter this will be a really good match for me. They have a ton of other shades, so I really like that. So again, I'll post a link to this so you guys can go ahead and check it out. But it is a really nice lightweight formula. When I was applying it too, I noticed that it seemed to absorb any type of oil that was on my face from just my moisturizer. So I thought that was kind of cool, especially for my oily skin people. That might be something that you guys are interested in. But again, like I said, I saw a little bit of oil peeking through, a little bit of a sheen on my nose after the 5th hour of wearing this. But all day lasted, all day, didn't crack, flake, move, shift, anything like that on the skin. It does give like a soft, focused finish to the skin. I'm wearing it today, if you didn't. If I didn't say so already. It gives like a really nice soft focus to the skin. So I really like that about this foundation. And also, as far as my skin goes with this foundation, my skin did not react at all. I didn't have any breakouts or anything like that on my skin while I was using that. My skin is, like I said, combination acne prone. So a lot of times I'd use certain foundations, and if the first test is if it breaks me out, if I see any other blemish that was not there beforehand, then it goes in the garbage or it goes back to the store. But this one did not break me out at all. So I'm super duper happy about that. So yeah, you guys, that is it in terms of my thoughts on the Clinique Superbalanced Silk Makeup. I would say do give this one a try for the fall season. I think everybody can benefit from having a foundation that does a whole lot for your skin, so you don't have to be using like a ton of products. Like I said, it's really lightweight on the skin. I do like the fact that it is medium coverage. I would have preferred full, but I like the fact that it's medium because that keeps it really lightweight on the skin, really airy, really silky feel to the skin. The finish on this is a very natural, semi-matte silk finish. Like, it's a beautiful skin-like finish, unlike a lot of things that I've seen lately. This is a very beautiful foundation. I will go ahead and pick it up. So you guys, let me know in the comment section if you've tried this already, if you've, experienced it already, or if you're gonna go ahead and pick this up. I love you guys for watching. Thanks so much. If you want some more swatches and things like that, you can always go to my blog, MissBeautyBunny.com, and there will be swatches available for you. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one really soon. Bye, you guys.